Hey y'all, welcome back to Str8 Talk, No BS. I'm Jay, I'm your host. Ladies, introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, it's Tanya.
Hey, I'm Nay.
I'm Suelo. How's everybody doing?
We good, we
We
good.
We
doing, we
good, we
doing.
doing it, we doing it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Okay,
we got another one, y'all.
yep, y'all,
oh,
now
there y'all go.
y'all know that last week, well not last week, Monday, we had talked about why men cheat, right? Y'all remember that?
Yes,
Ladies,
Yeah.
wake up,
we
ladies,
remember
ladies.
that.
Okay,
We
Remember,
remember
remember,
that.
we
You
had
remember
some
it very
interesting
well.
comments.
Look, so would that be we on the hot seat now?
Yeah, y'all
It's
asses
our
on the
turn.
hot seat now.
Okay, now
We on the
we
hot
waiting
seat.
on one
So
now.
these fellas out here want to know why y'all ass be cheating.
Look, I pleads the fifth because I don't know.
They said that y'all a paragon of cheaters.
Uh,
Y'all like Kobe Bryant on the court when it comes to cheating. Y'all real diligent with it. That's what they say.
oh my God, are you serious?
Y'all
I
know.
believe that though. I believe a woman is
Wait a
very
minute.
detailed when it comes to cheating. Very detailed. Come home, you won't know nothing.
And you won't
That's
and she will not miss a beat. That's the thing about it. Because I had my ex, the one I left after 8 years. She came home on time every day after work. And I ended up going to her job at one point, and she was going to lunch with somebody else, and her car was parked there. She lied about the whole situation. And I'm sitting there and I'm ready to act a damn fool. And I'm like,
Mm.
so where you been? She was like, oh, I've been with, and she called a girl's name, and I was like, but she's been here talking to me the whole time. Oh, well, there's another one.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's another one up front you don't know about. But the one that I was talking to, she was like, I tell you like this, I don't have anything to do with it. If my name is put in it, I've never been there. That's all she kept saying. So
Okay.
yeah, and
I
like I
don't know
said,
if you was
every day she was home on time. Even the days she did not go to work and she was out doing her shit, she was home on time every day.
and come home smiling, just grinning and kicking it with you all up in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Like
It's something when you wake up and you realize that you've been living a whole fake ass life. But see,
eight
I
years at the
told
fake
y'all,
ass.
I told you on a previous show that my baby mama, she had a whole relationship damn near for a whole year, and I didn't know nothing about it,
Damn.
nothing about it. Hey
Damn.
Taz,
hey
What's going
girl.
on, Cass?
y'all, our host has came in, Miss Taz. I'm gonna let her take over.
I want to first start off by apologizing to everybody. I hit the doggone button, went to it. I'm just sitting back there, screen just as black as it want to be. I said, damn,
Mine
I
too.
look up. Look, I looked up, it was 7:30. It said y'all was live. I said, where everybody at? I'm sitting back here and ain't nobody. I was
You didn't hit the wrong link.
No, it was the one. No, it was the recent one that she sent. She said, "Here's the link for tonight." It was the one she sent.
That's the one I got
And
too, and I couldn't get on. I couldn't get on the shit either. So
See,
Taz, it wasn't just you; it was me
Well,
too.
see.
I'm
I
glad you
I
made
had a
it.
problem.
Well,
glad
I'm
y'all
glad.
made it.
I'm glad I
Yes.
made it too. Um,
Yeah,
actually, as y'all can see, the show for tonight is why women cheat. As I came in, I was hearing Jay say a few things about her ex. So I'll tell you what, I am going to let her finish saying what she was saying. I just need to
This is like
apologize.
all I had to say is that that woman, she had skills. She had me fooled, like I said, for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here believing that everything is great. We good. We a power couple. You know what I'm saying? The whole
Hmm.
time she got a whole ass another person for a whole year. So, like I say, I have to say, women, like I said, are the paragon of cheaters.
yeah,
Whatever.
Y'all are.
Okay.
Sorry.
they really
Oh,
are.
So
well, I'm
They,
a woman
they
too.
are.
So,
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
but
okay,
But
so
I
anyway,
mean, because everything is on point. Y'all do not skip a damn beat for shit. You don't skip shit. No, we will never know. You're
okay,
on home.
but
yeah.
You're at home on
so
time. Dinner's cooked on time. Your ass is at home every day, every night in the bed on time.
Everything
You
on
cuddled
time.
up. You cuddled up. Look, everything's on point. Even the shit smell right.
There you
It's like
go.
roses. Come on now.
okay, but
Flowers.
okay. I
Come
got a
on, Taz. What
question.
you gotta say?
No, I
Come
got a
on with the
question. I
question.
ain't got nothing. The question is, okay, so in In other words, okay, which I hear y'all speaking and hear your stories, but what reason do you think women do this? What is a woman's main focus of why she would step outside a relationship?
But I definitely believe because not getting enough attention at home.
Attention, you
Okay,
say.
Yeah. Women love
Okay.
attention and they don't get
Tanya,
enough attention. That's enough to push them away from a relationship.
I disagree.
Tanya. Okay,
You disagree.
I
what what
disagree
what do you say it is?
because when you give yours attention, but she seeks a different type of attention. It depends on what type of attention that you are talking about. Because you could be respectable to a female, but that female is actually a hoe and she wants to be treated like a hoe. But you're treating her like a woman and she's not, she's just not that.
Wait a minute.
CeeLo, Swalo, you need to stop dating them women on that other side of the town. You need to stop that. You know, you get. Now, I'm gonna stop. I ain't gonna put no label
No,
on that.
I'm just saying,
You're on the wrong side of
But
town.
I'm not understanding. Now, elaborate, because
What do you mean? What do you
no,
Okay,
mean?
I'm
okay.
saying because you need that special type of attention, different type of attention, because you want to be treated like a hoe. Someone's
No,
treating you well, but
no,
you want to be
no, no,
treated
no,
like a
no,
hoe,
no.
so you go get that other
Okay,
attention.
okay. So you and from what I've experienced being here in Dallas, Texas, is that you can meet females and you can treat them as a woman, but they don't want to be treated as a woman. They don't
Okay,
like
so we back. We back on that theory of they like bad guys or bad whatever. They like the bad
right.
side.
Well, I
So
want to
so
hear.
they tend to play, and then it's like a whole vicious cycle of cheating at that point.
Okay, well, I want Cynthia. What do you think? What do you think is a reason that a woman would cheat?
It's hard for me. That's kind of why I was quiet. I can't speak for every woman because, yes, I have cheated, and I was in an 18-year relationship when I cheated. And for me, it was because I was tired of being that everything woman. What is everything, Cynthia? The housekeeper, the dinner cooker, washing the clothes, taking care of the kids, paying all the bills, fixing on the cars. I'm that woman that will hold you down 10 flat. I don't have a problem with it. But after a while, that 10 flat goes flat. And for me, it went flat, and I ended up seeking attention elsewhere. The emotional attachment. Women don't just go off and cheat. I don't care what nobody say. Something's got to be broken at home. And as a woman, she's going to try to fix it. If she's a real woman, she's going to give that mate time. Hey, this is going on. Hey, this is not making me feel right. Hey, I don't like the way this is going. Or at least for me, I did. I gave
Okay,
my last relationship, I gave him 3 years to get his shit together. You couldn't get your shit together in 3 years and it's 365 in 1 year. I had to make a decision. Was that decision right? No, it wasn't right. I should have closed the door and walked away, but I made sure that my blanket was fluffed before I opened that door. I made sure I had
Yeah.
I could call my own, and
okay.
that don't make it right though.
No, I mean
Well,
it
Taz, would
don't.
you?
Huh? Go right
I was
ahead.
about to say, can we hear what some of the ladies had to say?
Go right ahead.
All right.
Three reasons I think that women would step out on their men. These are my three reasons. Lack of funds. You always broke. No job. Can't take me to dinner. Can't get my hair done, nails done every once in a while. Just pamper me sometime. Uh, I would step out. Especially being an independent female. If I'm already being taken care of, so what's the need of you if I have to do all that? Emotional support, not being there. I was out with the boys, busy in the streets. There's no connect there, so that would cause me probably to step out and connect with somebody else. If you're not there for emotional support, and if the relationship is rocky, I feel like we didn't done all we could do. It's just not what it used to be. and there's no changing for you, or the relationship's not getting better, I would step out. If I'm just
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
So again, you hear that word attention. So and it's not only attention but money. Now, if
I was
you
about to.
if
I was
you
about to say
if
she sound like
you
a gold digger,
if
Taz.
you
I'm
hey,
about to say, damn,
listen,
Miss Spearman.
listen.
If you in the
If
comments,
you
let me know something. Cause you sound
yeah,
like a gold digger. I'd be scared of your ass.
Well,
yeah,
it's like,
because listen,
She said she likes
it
the finer
it
things. Now she
she
said I
do,
want to be
but
spoiled.
okay,
but
but here's the
shouldn't
thing. But
you
here's the thing. That's
shouldn't
what
you
she's
want
looking
like
for, and that's what she's going to get. But here's the thing. Other things come along with that, such as if he starts spoiling you, he might be one of the ones that want to put his hands on you when you're not doing what he needs you to do if he's spending his money on you. So now you don't put yourself in a situation that now you got to find a way out of. So I mean, if you with a broke dude and you know what I'm saying, you longing for money, but your heart is there, you got a problem. You need to fix that.
But wait a minute now. I'm thinking this is just me. If you started off doing this, if you started off spoiling a woman, if that was your thing, you know what I'm saying, what you got her with, what you decided to woo her with, what you courted her with, and she got used to that, it's your obligation to continue it.
Okay,
I
but
know
hold
because
on,
you
but
got her
Y'all
used
see
to.
my
wait,
face.
Wait a
no.
minute. The reason I say that is because you got her used to something. So then when
Okay,
you take it away, of course she's
I,
going to be
I
like, "What's
do.
going on?" And if she
I do
confronts it
agree.
with
don't get
you
me
and
wrong.
she
Don't
says,
get
"What's going on? Why is this not still happening?" and you don't do something to fix it, or you don't give an explanation as to why you're stopping the spoilage that you wooed her with to begin with,
Yes.
we got a
Yes.
okay.
problem.
Taz, let me jump in real
But
quick.
wait, hold on.
You can't
Things
say nothing.
happen. Hold on. Things happen in life though. This is what you have to understand. What that person begins doing for you, sometimes things in life happen that will cut that off. So if you're not a woman enough to understand that, then you might not be the woman that he needs to be spoiling or that's for him because that's not you.
Communication.
I mean that too. But if you communicate and you're still looking for that handout, or you still looking for him to spoil you when he can't, and then it becomes a problem. Now you stepping out, going to see somebody else who can. Then your heart wasn't in it to begin with, was it?
Look, the connection that you had with that person is not, it's not about necessarily that. It's the fact that he needs to communicate the reason why he stopped, because now she's left to assume, why aren't you, what's wrong, you leaving her to fill in those blanks, and that's not right. It's his job to come in and be like, "Hey baby, look, funds is this way, I can't do these things for you anymore, maybe we can come up with a creative
Okay.
way for me to satisfy." I'm just saying
Okay.
communication. I'm not condoning the
But you
Right.
cheating.
have to
That you
got
need to
you.
get
communicate.
I
understood.
got
If
you.
you
I
don't
got
communicate,
you.
you don't have shit without communication. You don't have a damn thing without communication.
That is true. But I also say this: say that he communicates all of this to you, and yet that's still not enough for you, and you still step out, and he doesn't communicate it. So what now? What's the reason?
I
First of
suppose y'all
all,
need to.
this is the real deal, and it's funny because y'all are speaking my life story. When I first got with my ex, everything Tanya is saying, he did it, top to bottom.
Oh, okay.
Furniture,
Now,
house, cars, clothes, shoes, kids that wasn't his. He put it in. But Francis, just like you said, communication. I kept communicating. This is broken. This is broken. This is broken.
can, can I jump in here, please?
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna speak from the stud counterpart. Y'all women, quit expecting so fucking much. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
But you
No, no,
gave
no,
it
no,
from
no.
the
You say
beginning.
it doesn't matter. That's the courtship. That's the beginning of the relationship. You wasn't your real self when I first met you.
Then quit faking.
Why didn't you give me the real you when I first
How
met you?
come now?
Right.
Here, please.
I'm with
So
you.
I'm
I'm
saying,
with
Oh,
you.
no, no,
And
no.
you,
What I'm
you
saying is
are
this:
no,
definitely
I
100%.
can't.
don't
Give me
expect
the
for
real
somebody
you.
to
Hold on,
do
see, hold
you.
on.
That's to
Go
me.
ahead.
That's a gold digger when you expecting for somebody to do for you 24/7, putting pressure on your back. If you don't do this for me, if you ain't spending your money the way I want you to spend your money on me, then I can't be with you.
I'm
I
not.
might as well go buy me a mail order bride.
No.
my
If you came with the
expectations.
lines from the beginning and said, "This is what I'm going to do for you," baby, you don't have to work no more. I got you. Don't worry about this and that. Your needs, your personal this,
I didn't
your
wrinkle no
wants
feathers.
and earrings and clothes and
Okay.
bags and yah. I'm just speaking the truth. You did it, not you, but men or people,
Oh,
counterparts, whatever. They plant that and
Well,
they
calm
say,
down, baby, because
"Shut
you
up."
know I take
I'm
care of
just
okay.
you. I
saying.
take
Okay.
care of you,
Look,
but I'm just saying.
listen.
I'm just saying. Don't
But
pressure me to do it.
in a way, Judy made a valid. Jay made a valid point. Okay. Okay. And I don't think. Well, yeah, they do. Some of them expect do it just a lot.
I didn't get
But
finished though, Taz.
oh,
Let me
go
Look at
finish
ahead.
Jay
one
Go ahead.
last
says
point. Let
Go
me.
says
ahead.
you were right, Jay.
That's right, because I'm gonna finish one last point. That's
Go
just like
ahead.
how the hell would you women feel if I said every time I want your snatch, give it to me?
That ain't if I
Because
promise
you
you.
was giving it to me in the beginning. So
Look,
every time I want it, you give me that snatch. If I
Exactly.
want it 15 times a
Exactly.
day, give it to me.
Exactly.
subjectable. It's
Oh,
subjective.
So don't hold
okay.
me accountable for
Okay.
making sure that you have everything in the world. We'll get it
Okay.
together,
So
girl. Let me go on.
okay,
That's
like
right,
I said,
cuz.
in
That's
the
right.
That's right.
beginning, okay, in the beginning, and it is true, in the beginning, you when you meet this person and you like them, you know you like them, you get that little feeling. Well, you don't give the real you. You know what I'm saying? Like you do, like you would be behind closed doors, no makeup, hair all messed up, and some little old shorts that got holes in them or whatever. So you're not giving the real you. So what do they do? They're being nice in the beginning to get your attention, to pull you in. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
And
Now
then
I
once
want now
and
get
then
your
once and
table. I
then
want to see how
and
your
then
ugly ass wake up in
and
the
then
morning
and then
without
and
no
then
makeup.
once they get you, then all of a sudden the real whatever comes out. And then you're not
So is it
happy about it because remember what we said in a show a while back. The first attraction is what? Physical
physical?
attraction.
Always that.
You see what I'm
So
saying?
so
So you
basically, we
can't
should just
expect it.
automatically assume that relationships, the real part of relationships, don't genuinely start until after the infatuation is over. Then we base everything from that going forward. Is that what you're saying?
That's
Well,
subjective. That's
well.
subjective because I'm not going to agree with that.
I tell you what. I tell you like this.
I didn't talk to some
If
ugly women before.
if men and women if men and women would would take the time to get to know each other, like deeply know each other, then trust and believe. All that other stuff is bonus. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
All the gifts and stuff are bonuses.
okay. We seem to
But
be coming across a before.
Let's
Look,
get a man's opinion.
before you do that, everybody watching the live, can we please get y'all to share it? Tag somebody in it. Let us know. Jump in the comments, y'all. Keep it coming.
Let, Taz, you want to hear what a man has to say? Let's see what this man has to say about women cheating.
Why do women cheat? Women cheat because they're not getting the attention at home that they're supposed to be getting from their significant partner. Yeah, attention is everything.
All right, attention.
Want to go to the next one?
That's
yeah, pull up another one.
Okay.
Shit, I feel females cheat because they feel like they can't get caught. And shit, they hold what the nigga want between their legs and they got the power. And pussy run the world.
Feel like that. Some do feel like that.
He was wrong.
Exactly. Some do feel like that. Pussy runs the world. Some do feel like that. I mean, and that's it. And
Well,
it's sad because just like a lot of females are told growing up, as teenagers, you sitting on a pot of gold, you can get anything you want.
Wow.
Pussy runs
you
the
know
You
world.
know
what?
what?
Okay, and that's something that you know what I'm saying. Should nobody be telling their daughter? You know what I'm saying. You shouldn't. That's not cool. But I will
What
say
do
this.
you, but where do
He
you think
said
he
that.
heard that from? Where do you think that young man heard that from?
Hell, he probably was dating somebody who thought that, who felt the need to tell him, well, shit, my mama told me I was sitting on a pot of gold.
Exactly. From mama. From mama.
No,
Exactly.
she heard it. No, he didn't hear it from mama. She heard it from mama, and she told him. No,
but it
not that
still
he
came from
heard it from
mama.
mama,
Either
but
way it came, either way it
well,
goes.
but
Because
look,
mama say pussy make the world
but
go
I what
round.
did I say? But what did I say? I said she heard it from her mama, and then
Mm-hmm.
she told him. Okay, now,
Right.
okay, and hey, has anybody commented, Judy? Do we got any comments that's worth reading? Do we got anything coming
Yes,
up?
yes, we have a comment. Nicole says
Mm,
maybe he got that from the woman he was dating.
Tend to
there we
believe that.
go.
I believe that. I believe
Yeah,
that.
because
Do
ain't no
y'all
mother
think that
gonna
that's
ain't
true?
no yeah ain't no mother gonna tell her son that.
Now, do you think that what he said
Well,
is how
I've
most
heard a
women
Well,
mother
feel?
tell
well,
a son that.
well,
No,
I
I
have
don't.
heard
I
a
you
don't
mother
got
think that. Oh,
tell a son
sorry.
that.
well you
And
got
I've heard a mother tell a son, pussy makes the world
see
go round, and you better not disrespect no woman.
okay.
Because without that woman, you
I,
wouldn't be here.
my
I've
girl
heard
been
that.
quiet. My girl been quiet. Cynthia, please jump in there.
I just
What you think about
I hear
that?
y'all I hear y'all going back and forth, but that shit fake. That shit fake. The whole
Mm,
more to the story of a woman's cheating is because something is broken at home. And you got those women out there, they don't care. But
mm-hmm,
that's for those women. But for a real woman like me, it's some shit
mm-hmm.
broke at home. And I
Oh
know my
yeah.
self-worth. And if you ain't gonna put on the table what I can put on the table, because my cookies is gold, they platinum, they silver, whatever dollar you can put up on the table, you ain't got enough money to pay for these cookies. And I'm talking about broke down cookies. I'm talking my shit be
See,
Okay,
messy.
there you
girl.
My shit
go.
be
There you
hurt.
go.
My shit be I got
There you go, man.
arthritis, but
All
a
of that.
but
There you
a
go.
and I
Jay,
taught my
what?
girls that same thing. I didn't tell them
Yeah.
that without your cookies you can't get nothing. What I told them is if you don't know
Know
your
your
self worth, that
worth.
nigga gonna run you at your coochie. And you can't be letting
Period.
niggas run you out your
Uh,
coochie.
uh. Go
That's
ahead,
what
Jay.
I told
But
them.
I guess
Yeah.
I
that's
have.
the
Jay,
difference.
hold
I.
on,
I
see.
guess
That
that's
finger
See,
is
that's
up,
the
see, hold
key
on.
in
please.
the
I.
teaching of the kids,
See,
though.
hold
I
on.
have to agree. I have to agree with the saying because flip it. You damn women, y'all go crazy behind the niggas thing. You know what I'm saying? His little tallywhacker, it be making y'all do some miraculous
I
stuff.
know.
And I mean from
Hold
starting
on.
young.
Nay.
You,
Come
you,
on
you,
now.
you get rid of
Okay,
all your
wait,
friends, you
time
get
out,
rid of
time out,
family, you bring
time
your
Look,
out,
paycheck home to them.
gray
time
So
out.
sweatpants,
yeah.
nay.
You know what?
Them gray
That's
sweatpants,
maybe
nay.
some
Come on
women,
now. Everybody talk
maybe.
about the
Hold
damn
on.
gray
No,
sweatpants. Come
maybe,
on now.
maybe some women do that. But then I'm gonna tell you like this: if I got to fight behind you, trust and believe it ain't because what's between your legs. It's because you straight up disrespected me. Period. That's
So
it.
bringing
If
it
I
back
gotta,
to cheating, if you
if I gotta bust somebody's head behind that, if you step out on me, I'd rather you leave me than to cheat on me. Cause
Swalo,
that's
and I
cause
got to say this. This is all off topic, but I got to say this. I ain't never, and I've been giving up the cookie since I was 17, but I ain't never fought no female over no dude. But I
It's
done cut a bitch behind my kids. I done
see,
did that. I
right?
on my dead mom and daddy. I
Nay,
done
we
did
already know
that.
But look,
we already
come
know.
on, you gotta check out what
okay.
your last name is
But
now.
I'm
Come
just
on,
saying,
what
when
your
we
last
talking
name
about
is?
sex, is that why women cheat?
Yeah, women.
Miss Vicky
Oh
says,
wait, hey, hold on. Yeah, this is a good one. Go ahead, Jay.
Miss Vicky J says, I don't think anything is broken at home. I think there's something broken within the person that is cheating. They are flawed.
Uh, yeah, ain't that
Mm,
right, Aunt Vicky? Aunt Vicky
mm.
But
got it
that's true
right.
because
Aunt
Oh,
Vicky
I
got
do
it
know that that's
right.
the reason why I cheat.
Aunt Vicky got it right. She got it
You
okay,
think
right.
that's the reason why you cheated?
Yeah, that's what I
okay.
feel like I've
Question.
talked about before a little bit. I'm just saying it
Yeah.
was something that was flawed within myself. There wasn't necessarily anything at home. It was the fact that I was not able to communicate with Jay about what it is that I needed or thought I needed or whatever. I just couldn't communicate my worries and concerns well. So something was wrong within me. I wasn't used to someone giving me the attention or learning what love and
Or
stuff
having
is really about.
expectations?
Having expectations of myself. I
Mm-hmm.
had dated plenty
Okay.
of people where that wasn't a requirement. You know what I'm saying? And it
Yeah.
was worthless. It was empty, should I say. So getting into the
Well,
relationship that was actually real and true, I wasn't used to it. I wasn't able to I found it hard to communicate with her the problems that I was having with it. You know what I'm saying? If all I had done was talk to her, that a lot of our problems would have been resolved. You know what I'm saying? It would have just dissipated. So I agree in that comment of it being something wrong with the person.
And then I add
I
to that real
I
quick.
oh, go ahead.
And I remember coming home from work, and she'll be like just sitting in one spot, and it was like she was making up stuff that was wrong, and I'm like, what?
I couldn't get
What's
to the
going
point.
on? She
I
couldn't
couldn't
even
get to
tell
the
me what was
point.
going on. It was like this made up stuff that she
Mm.
would just make up in her head. Not saying that she crazy or anything,
But
but
that's
Yeah.
that. You just made me out to be
Okay.
a
So
I'm
goofy
so
sorry, baby.
basically,
No,
Okay,
not like
but
that.
basically it's kind of it's
can't there be two? Can't both of those be reasons? Not just that, because something could be broken at home. It's not necessarily that something's wrong with the person. It's just the environment.
It can
So
be
it can
both.
go.
I
It can
agree, it
be
can be
both.
both.
I,
I
that's
I
just
do. I
that's
do
I
believe
related it
that.
to myself. So in that
Yeah.
regard,
Right.
Yeah, her
but
problem.
see that's what I was gonna say. But typically in the home of growing up, there's a lot of damaged things, and there's a lot of bad things that bad habits that we pick up that we shouldn't, and then we take
Hmm.
them into adult life and we think that that's right and it's not, and we end up mimicking
Well,
what we see.
okay, but
okay.
okay, that could be, that is true. So what other reason besides attention, money, um, I guess for some females, would it be low self esteem? You know what I'm saying?
Most
Like, say,
definitely.
you know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
Hmm.
there.
And it's like, especially, like, say for instance, you have them women that they crave that attention so bad, and it's like no matter where they get it from, they can have a good dude at home,
That's like
but
that addiction thing.
because yeah, because they go out and they see people giving them attention, they fall for it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And thinking that they can hide it. So I mean, wow,
All
That
right.
happens more often than a lot of people think, though.
oh,
That does.
I'm pretty sure of that. And people need to understand, men and women cheat for different reasons,
Hmm.
very different
But I think it
reasons.
all boils down to the same.
Yeah, the
I don't
fact
know.
that
I
they
think it's
cheated.
really similar. It's really similar. But I'll say women like we were talking earlier why we individually think that women cheat. I think we're really on the side of emotion. Whether
It takes a
But
lot for
that
a woman to
but
cheat.
that's
A woman
but
usually
there's
puts up with a hell of a lot
yes,
before she
before she
decides to dip
does.
yeah,
out.
It's not as
Hmm.
well,
impulsive.
She's always
well,
staying in there for the long haul to try to make it work until
but
finally
listen to
one day that light switch comes on and she say, "The hell with it, I'm finna step out."
but listen to what you said. A woman, a
That's
woman
right.
puts up with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? She'll put up, and like Cynthia said a
Yeah.
while ago, she put up with it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference between a girl, a young lady, and a woman. You know,
You
and I
remember
do believe women and men do cheat for different reasons. Like you said, Tanya, for women, it's more of an emotional reason.
Okay, so
do, do we
okay, so so this is
What?
straight talk, no bullshit. So let me go ahead and tell y'all my experience with me
Mm.
getting cheated on. Now, I'm not the one doing the cheating, but I'm being cheated on because of whatever reason. So she's feeling alone, she's feeling, by herself or whatever, because I'm on a second shift job. So she decides to cheat. I mean, that's a
okay.
bullshit reason, but that was her reason.
So in other
Yeah,
words, she was
that
Lack
feeling
of lack of
lonely.
attention.
Feeling
lack of
That's good
lonely.
that
attention.
you. That's good that you brought that up because that's what I was about to say was Tanya's problem. I was working all the time, and so she didn't have nothing to do with her time because she stayed home for 5 years, without having to work, and so she didn't know what to do with her time. So it ended up to where she started talking to other people. Just loneliness caused, some women to cheat.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I had gotten
Most
used to our
definitely.
relationship being always 24/7. Us, our kids, us, her, us. You know what I'm saying? And so
Right.
when our dynamic changed and she had to go to work, and she did that as a sacrifice, she told me to stay home, take care of the kids, and raise our family. You know what I'm saying? Take care of home. And it was like, okay, but you're not in the dynamic anymore. You don't have time. When you get off work, you're tired or whatever. I'm not used to that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a shift, it was
So
a change. I wasn't used to it. It didn't excuse it. Again, I say that there's really, for man or woman, there's no reason to do, there's not a justifiable reason for your action or your decision to do it. But there's circumstances that play into why you do. And that was definitely one of them.
okay, so I got a question then. When the time that you were at home and you were feeling lonely because she was out, well, Jay was always at work, you didn't stop to think of something else that would fulfill your time, like reading, schooling, anything productive other than conversate with other people.
I think that some of those things played into it, but I was so, I guess, hungry or searching for an emotional connection or
Hmm.
attachment that that's what was overpowering bettering or finding something else to use with my time. And I don't know if any other
I
women
got
can understand that
Well,
or have ever been in that situation
I say
before.
a lot of women have a
since.
hard time sometimes with sacrificing, because at that
Mm,
time we had to sacrifice. I had to go work, so I had to go do that. So I felt
Mhm.
like she should have held it down at home, but
Mhm.
she wasn't ready
I
for that
am down
sacrifice.
home,
Right.
but I
but
just was
I
seeking
think
other
Cynthia was
That's
things.
what I'm
gonna say
saying.
something. Cynthia.
I I hear y'all, but you can be in a committed relationship and both partners can be working, or it could be a parent stay at home, whatever the case may be. You can lay in the bed next to a person every day, 365 days a year, and still feel empty. You
That's
can be in
right.
a relationship and that person don't see you. They only see you what they need you for. They don't
Or to do
see
or
Hmm.
to
you.
be.
Hmm.
When you
That
stop
that.
seeing me as your partner, when you stop seeing me as your friend,
Hmm.
when you stop seeing me as your mate, when you stop putting me first, because I always put you first. If you riding with me, you first.
But it.
When
But
you stop seeing
go
me,
ahead.
then it's time for something else to change.
Agreed.
Ooh. Ooh.
So
No, I totally
Andrew
agree with you.
Andrew Clemens. I'm sorry. Did y'all? Was you reading that comment, Taz, or did you want me to read it?
Oh, it didn't matter. I could read it. It's fine.
Go
Uh,
ahead.
okay. Andrew Clemens said, why women cheat? Because he cheated first. Did it to me. I'm not a cheater, but do love hard. Just don't toy with my feelings. Huh. Well, I would say to that comment, what she did when was cheated on, she stooped to his level. Don't stoop to his level. Just because he did it first, don't play that tit for tat because y'all gonna be
Revenge. I
playing tit
believe
for
we
tat
talked about that
forever.
last show. That
We talked
revenge is
about
So,
that.
something
but
that happens.
okay, you can't do that. Playing tit for tat is not gonna get you anywhere. Doing tit for
It
tat
won't.
is all it's
No,
gonna
it
do
just
is
makes the
create
situation
more
worse.
problems.
Actually, it makes it worse.
It
And
will
Go
and
ahead,
then
does,
Jay.
but it's
Hold
something.
on. Go
It
ahead.
got me somewhere. It woke her ass up.
I hate you. I can't stand you.
well,
I cannot
cuz
stand you.
You scare their ass enough, and they know that something that you ain't playing and that you will replace them. They'll straighten right on up.
Did she
Okay,
say
but
well,
that we
what
got
what
another
what
person that we
but
could
what would it?
try? Didn't somebody else on here that wanted to share their point of view, child?
Yeah. Okay. Let's
I
go to
mean,
the next one. Go ahead, friend. Taz. I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead to the yeah.
Hey, ladies. I am not sure why anyone cheats. There's multiple reasons. For women, I believe that it is more an emotional thing. It can be an emotional thing. Um, she might just want to get out there or want to just be out there. I think also with that, that has to be tied some kind of way emotionally, because maybe she's feeling a way like, oh, I've been tied down too long. I want to see what's out, or I only, I don't know. I've been in the house with kids. I want to see what's out. I don't know. She's not getting something at home with her partner. I think these days you have to consider social.
So something's missing is what I'm here to consider. A same flow. I don't know if y'all are you're
Was
catching it too.
something
It's
missing?
something
But
missing, an emotional
is
pulling,
something
some
missing,
emotional
or
emptiness.
is it something missing, or is it really for show? Because I mean, well, and I guess that goes hand in hand because something missing in for show is that you are missing attention, and that's the reason why a lot of people do it. Because it's like, okay, well, look at me. Hey, I'm with this person this week, and I'm with that person that week. Everybody's saying I'm this, whatever, how it may be. Who
To me, I
knows?
think that's the
I,
same
I
as
Well,
see
men.
I
Then
see
I think men and
people that
women
I
cheat for the
know
same
close to
reasons.
me that are like that.
We talked about
okay.
that on the last
Well,
show. Go ahead, Taz. Go ahead.
I was going to say, the other that I read up on that women cheat, they say women cheat, is they're expressing anger and retribution.
Hmm.
Do any of y'all agree with that?
Yes,
Anger
I
Hell,
and
do.
Jay just
retribution.
said
I
that she
said
talked
that. I
about
said
it.
that last
Revenge.
show, and I say it today, and I just said it. Yes, I did it out of revenge. I did it out of
I
anger. I
remember,
wanted
yeah,
to.
I remember you.
I want.
Yeah,
Yes, and I was seeking
hmm
something. I was seeking to get her
yeah,
ass jealous,
yeah. I remember you saying that
and
too.
so I got the right response that I wanted.
Damn near
Because it
19 years
did.
later. There you are. Almost 19 years later. Hey, look at that.
Yes, yes. I
What
mean,
about
sometimes
what
it is a
about
wake up
what
Like I
about
call
said, if it's worth fighting for, hang in there.
and play all the
what
games necessary.
It's like playing
shit?
chess.
And the devil is a lie. What
That
about
class.
craving? What about
She said the
fuck
devil is
that?
a lie.
No. Hey, what about craving excitement? They're doing it because
Losing
the home
excitement.
life is bored. That's something exciting. Think about it.
Now,
It's the thought of being caught, or the thought of, what I'm saying, you might get caught. It's the excitement, you know what I'm saying, of being able to go and do something that you normally don't do.
because something is lost and now it's boring. Like maybe women are tired of the normal way that the relationship, the normal constraints of what the relationship is. They're tired of the normal day to day in, day out type of way that the relationship is going. So
So basically, cheating is the new relationship. Is
No,
that
I'm
what
gonna
that
go out and
is?
see something else.
I mean,
I don't
I'm
know.
just,
see.
I'm just saying.
But
I
Tanya,
don't know.
I have a question, Tanya. What
Uh
if you
huh.
have someone that's spontaneous and never, well, always has something else to do, but that other person still just feels the need to go out and do other things?
Now, if
What
you feel
kind of
like
now that's a
when
mental thing, right?
if you're saying one person in the relationship is always wanting to engage in new things and do other things, and the other one wants to stay complacent on how things are just
And that's
normally
the one that
supposed to
cheats all
go,
the time. Yes.
and that's the one that's cheating, the one that's
Well, to me,
I don't
that means
know, like
that person never took interest in you in the first place.
Mm,
No, I
They were
mean, but
interested.
no, I'm just because see
mm.
that was the question is because of what what she just said. That's I was like, but now we're gonna flip the script. So I mean, yeah, well, I guess it could be that person was never
I'm just
interested.
saying. Usually,
But
usually
Okay.
when somebody doesn't take interest in the things that you do, it means that they want something
They
else.
really
You know what I'm saying?
not.
Because
Yeah.
when you love a person, you support that person, and you always take interest. That's what builds y'all's
Hmm.
bond.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
So
well,
what.
what about what? Okay. So well, you make a good point. The other thing is it they say some women feel sexually deprived, meaning there's nothing else. Everything else can be going just fine, but then the sex is not there. He or she is not
So
giving it as often. Like Judy said earlier. What you say, Judy? Hey, when
I
I ask for that, what? Just give it to me.
that snatch, but I think that
Yeah.
that's where men and women similar. I don't know where men probably do that more than women do because the sex is boring.
Well,
Now I gotta find the other. I
that's
think
You
why
think
that
I said
men
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 do
well,
that more. I think.
I don't think
Well,
so.
men,
You
yeah,
don't?
men do it. Men, when men cheat, I think when they do it, it's merely sexual. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that they're not getting it at home. They just tend to want something different. But for women, when they do it,
Emotional.
it's yeah,
It's because they're not being
it's
satisfied at
emotional.
home.
They're at home. Yeah, that sexual tension is there.
Emotion.
That person is not
Mhm.
meeting their needs.
I don't
Emotion.
So,
Here we go with that emotional stuff again. Emotion. That seems to be the
well,
mainstay with why women cheat.
emotional.
Emotional reasons.
Well, see,
Well,
you know what? It could be.
emotional is
It
one
could
thing.
be.
Sexual is another.
Now, when it comes to, the sexual thing, some women, they are content with their mate, and and it's always, like the one way missionary style or whatever. But then, they can get that other person that
You
they don't
you
sleep
gotta
with.
just
They
communicate. That's
they
all
don't
it is. We come back to
do
that communication because all you gotta
whatever.
do come to her
Exactly.
and let her know I want it from the ceiling on top of a table or something like that, and then
Yeah.
everything can be resolved. Just saying. Then
Yeah.
let's go.
Hey,
Yeah.
Let's go
Cynthia,
outside on top of the
hold,
hood of the car. I don't know,
hold
but just
on,
express it.
hold on, Cynthia, go ahead, huh?
I was sexually deprived for
She,
10
she,
Oh,
years.
oh, Ting Ting, oh,
woo,
Ting Ting.
sweet Jesus, sweet
Y'all
10
Jesus.
crazy.
years.
Oh Lord,
10
Cynthia,
years.
wait, Cynthia,
Oh,
since it was
girl, but
10
it's a
years, by
real
the time,
thing.
but
10
But
by the time you got it,
that's love. That's love.
hey,
10 years for it's 365 days in a year and 30 days in a month. So once every 4 months,
No, ma'am.
once
We
every four
no,
months
ma'am.
in 10
okay,
years.
Judy, Jay,
Okay, Alicia Arnold says people grow apart. Could be a reason why women cheat. You are
Growing apart.
absolutely right.
So we grow separate.
You're
You
absolutely
change,
right.
you
yeah,
change, I change, and now we're
Well,
just two different people living
yeah,
existing underneath the same roof.
a lot of
it
people
could
don't
be.
understand that you're not going to be in love 24/7.
That's
There's going to be
true.
changes. And if you understand those changes, your relationship will last.
Meaning that sometimes you're not always in love, and sometimes you can have love for each other.
You got to
When you
understand that that's not
understand that,
abnormal.
that's
It's
not.
normal.
Nope, it's
Well,
not. Some
there is one reason that I think, Tanya, and goes to something you said a while ago when she said that she thinks sometimes it's the same reason that men and women cheat. There is one reason that is the same that they cheat, and it's because they go through a midlife crisis. You know, when they go out and buy their new car, that $0 sports car.
I may as well give me a
Yeah.
mail order bride on the side
Yeah,
too.
you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It's because they go
No.
through a midlife crisis. And a lot of people that go through midlife crisis is because they start to get older and they no longer can do some of the things that they, used to do. So they're trying to feel
Child,
young
sit
again.
your old ass down and stay
Say,
comfortable. That's what you do. Good looking for that new shit.
Did you say
That new
stay
snatch.
comfortable?
That new snatch is liable to give you a
yes,
heart attack. You better stay
I'm
at the
telling you,
house.
you got to
What
take
you
your blood
doing?
pressure medicine. But
Right? Got you
I
on
mean,
all
but
kind of pills and carry it on.
and you know what? But some people tend to take that to heart. You know what I'm saying? Going through a midlife crisis, and I can't see it. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna be able to do it. If I go younger, it make me feel like I'm fooling with one of my kids or something or they best friend. I can't do that. That's just not what that is, and I don't understand it why some people feel comfortable doing so. Go ahead, Jay.
It's starting to be a
So that's
quandary.
why we need to be delivered. Pray to see yourself and repent.
All right.
Mm,
Pray it out. Pray it out.
That's right.
That's the
mm,
Okay.
best thing.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do.
I don't
mm.
know.
But some people
I
What
don't
you
don't
know
mean
know.
you don't know?
I don't know.
Hey,
You
Cynthia,
sometimes it take a little bit more than prayer. I'm just sometimes a little bit more than prayer now. I'm not
Cynthia
saying
finna say
don't do
something.
it, but nay,
Okay.
nay, you should. No.
We going on to the next one.
Oh, okay. All right.
He
Next.
said,
Oh,
come on,
okay.
what's wrong?
Come on,
Nay, you
Sid.
so
Come on.
quiet tonight. Come on,
Come
Nay.
on. Come on.
Nay,
Ma'am,
Nay.
I love you. I apologize with all my heart. I'm a cussing Christian.
Lord, I
But
was waiting on it. I was waiting
There
even
on
she
it.
them
goes.
12 saints got it in. Even them 12 saints got it in. You can't just get on your knees and pray when you
Like
got
I
some
said.
itching in your drawers.
Like I said, a little bit more than prayer, honey. Just a little
So
bit
maybe
more.
you just no, no. This is straight talk, no BS. No, ma'am. Them
Hey,
12
Yeah.
saints They got it in, okay?
I
The
ain't
people
mad
Hey,
you.
Cynthia,
just keeping
Okay,
it
ladies and
simple.
gentlemen.
Cynthia,
And
Look,
with
say,
that
that,
hey,
said,
mm,
and with
hey,
that
hold
being
on,
said,
hold
I
on,
know
wait,
some
hey,
saints
before
getting it in right now and be
I
up
tell,
there in the pulpit. Why you
well,
book?
that's
Stop
true,
playing.
but hey, I tell you this,
Stop
Cynthia,
playing.
what Tyler Perry say? Tyler Perry say,
those be the main ones.
hey, he say, if she come in the house smiling, don't think it's God alone. God ain't the only one that got her with a smile on her face.
Dang shame.
Y'all crazy. Oh
Look,
my goodness.
y'all
I'm
crazy.
just simply saying. So Jay, do you got any more videos for us?
Yes, I do.
Come
A
with.
woman, in order for her to cheat, she has to be full. Because I believe that once a woman loves, she loves with her whole heart, mind, spirit, and soul. We are very emotional. We put a lot of our feelings in emotional, and we're dedicated. And so I believe if a woman was to cheat, it really it would have to be she's full, she's had enough, she's had put herself in a place where it was lack of communication, she wasn't getting the attention she needed. She could be doing it out of bitterness, out of despite. She could be doing it for reasons of just having being very sexually active, a need for sex in certain ways. She could be doing it for curiosity. She could be doing it for the fact of low self-esteem, the need of attention that sometimes like women either lose weight or gain weight, or there's a change in their lifestyle, and their partner who they're with doesn't give them that attention or acknowledge it or see it. A lot of times when women get that outside attention, they tend to lean towards it, and that could lead to the cheating. Cheating doesn't always just have to be an intimacy thing. It could be the dedication of herself. And that's how I would look at it, because if you're dedicating yourself, communicating physically, emotionally, just the timing alone, and it's beyond the timing of giving of yourself to another person other than who you were dedicated to from the beginning, that is cheating. And it could be for finances, it could be so many reasons. If you're not added to, that's not added to your partner, and you're doing it outside of your partner, that's cheating, period. That's my opinion. Love is worth the work, and I feel that you have to be willing to communicate with your dedicate yourself to your partner and understand them so that you could tell them their need. If they don't have it, they don't have it. That 80-20, if they don't have that 20, you have to really make that decision whether you want to continue to do it, and then if you don't, then walk away. But
Hmm.
She said a mouthful, y'all. She
Damn,
said
Yeah.
he
when
just put
you
the
are
words right
Yes,
over
she
my
full,
mouth.
did.
when a woman
I was
is
just
Yeah.
about to say that.
full, when
R.
she's
Kelly
had
said it best.
enough,
When a woman's fed up.
and for all the different reasons that she mentioned, when a woman is full, that's when the cheating or the searching for something else to fix it
What
comes into play.
I
What
want to know what
about
was that 80-20 though. What was that 80-20 about,
you
Nicole?
haven't heard? Okay,
Hey,
you haven't heard of the 80/20 rule?
what's the 80-20 rule?
Bullshit.
Well,
That's what it
I
is.
know
That's
it.
There
I
you
just
what,
go.
I
There
just
you
wanted to
go.
know.
There you go.
Tell us,
that,
Look,
that,
Swalo.
like from the 80% you got at home for that 20% in them streets.
mm-hmm,
And then once you
80-20.
get that 20% in them streets, then you want to come back and claim your 80%, but your 80% done been claimed by another prized possession that appreciate all the 80%.
that's that bullshit, cuz.
80-20.
That's
80-20.
that
I have a
bullshit.
feeling
Cuz,
y'all mean something different than what
basically,
they said. That's what
so
I have a feeling.
basically, you drop your horse for a little cat or some bullshit, something like that. That's that 80/20. Yeah,
80-20.
hmm.
Well,
yeah.
Okay. What about the fact of she uses cheating just to numb or cope with difficult feelings? You know what I'm saying? She's going
there
through
you
something.
go.
She don't know how to express it. Instead of talking, like Tanya said earlier, communication, she decides to step out instead because for that moment it allows her to
It's
forget.
easier.
Yeah, very much
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Or
Mm-hmm.
even you
Definitely. I
or even using, now this is a crazy, well, it's not crazy because you got people who do it using cheating to break up because they want something different.
There you go. Now, I was about to say that's more. I think that definitely is true. People will use it as a tool to get out of something when they're not able to vocalize it
But
themselves in just the honest way. They use it as a crutch to
Yeah,
get
but
what they really wanted anyway.
Mm.
don't you do that when you're young? That's the younger generation, right?
Probably
I mean,
so. Probably so. Probably so.
I think as we get older, if you don't want something, it's just like, you know what, I don't want this, and just walk away.
Do y'all think that when you do get older for women that we are more vocal, we just say it how we mean it, I don't want to be with you no more, I'm done? Or do you think we still just, I'm just talking about age in general. Does that play a part in the cheating? You're faster to do it when you're younger, you're faster to do it when you're older. Which one?
You know, when you get older,
Oh,
everything slow down.
I don't know,
Right. I
cause you still
think me
no,
personally, it
no,
was
no, cause you
now
still got
when
some
I was
people out there
younger,
that's
that
going
shit was
full
very
fledged.
easy. Now I don't. Nah, I'm good. I matter of
I'm
fact, I
speaking for
don't
a
even go
woman.
there. I don't
I'm
even
speaking
go
for a
there.
woman.
I'm
Yeah,
chill.
you know what I'm saying? Because
But for
and
a
that's
man, it's
true.
different.
Shit, you got some women who still going full fledged, but they ain't slow down.
Well,
They
yeah, you
ain't
do have
slowed down
some if
yet.
they're 50, 60, 70, 80 years old still out there trying to pop it and drop it like they, young.
Need to
You
pick it back
know,
up and sit on
and
it. What you mean?
that fool say, pick
I
it
already
back up
talked
and
about it.
sit on it.
Pick it back up and
What
sit
Yeah,
on it, honey.
I
what
was
y'all
just
listen?
it. Okay, 80 is the need, 20 is the want. Well, you okay? She says 80 is the need, 20 is the want, and you don't feel full, so you go look for it instead of being satisfied with what you have already
With
have.
that
Which
80% at the house.
which they say the another way to look at it is the 80-20 principle is 80% of it is your results that come from 20% of your effort.
I know. I know this
Wait a
coming.
minute. I expected for my cousin to respond like that.
Yeah,
Her
Charmaine
last
J
name.
said,
I
"Being
told you.
older doesn't slow you down. You
I
big
but
pimp."
see,
told
she's
you.
the one that need to slow down.
I
She's the one
told
that
you.
need to slow down. So I'm not gonna talk
I
about that
told you.
because of how
I
that
told you.
situation can go. She need to slow down. So move on to the next one.
You better get off my
I'm
cousin. What you
done.
do?
I'm so
Hey,
done.
That's right.
hey.
I got
You
it.
already know. You already know about your cousin. She probably gonna call once we get off this damn show.
I
Done.
got
Talk
I
shit.
got I have a question real quick.
Sway
Hey
Love was it?
Sin,
Never mind. I ain't gonna go there.
Sin, I got a question for you. What allowed you to stay in your relationship as long as you did before even stepping out? Was it just to give him a chance?
No, it wasn't chance. I truly
Okay.
did. I truly did love him. I truly loved him.
Mhm.
I was truly in love with him. And if I'm in, I'm all in. If you
Okay.
in the mud and you drowning, I'm gonna drown with you. But at the
There
same
we go.
time, it's a two-way partnership. You can't
Mhm.
put the weight of the world on one person's shoulder and expect them just to keep digging you out, and that you is just it's supposed to be us, but it's just you. I was
Yeah.
mentally,
Selfishness.
physically, and
Selfishness.
Stop right there, Nate. Stop right there, real quick, because I got to bring that back up. Now earlier, Tanya was saying that if you spoil me the way that you did in the beginning, you should keep on spoiling me.
You should.
But now you're saying that it should be 50-50.
I'm hearing what Nay is saying, and I can
Don't put all that weight
understand
on
that
that one
that's
person's back.
selfishness in a way.
Go
But
ahead.
don't
it's
look. We'll get off of that. Go ahead, Nay.
it's at the end. It's at the end of the day. No relationship is going to stay the same. You're going to grow throughout the years, and one minute
Mhm.
I like you, and one minute I'm in love with you, and one minute I can't be without you. So I went through all those phases. So when I see the comments and stuff on here talking about self this and self that, I don't have self nothing. I love me. I knew who
Right.
I was from day one.
Gotcha.
18 years ago, he lost himself. I never lost me. I never lost a beat. And then at
Right.
the end of the day, I gave him a chance. I get not Most people will say, "Oh, I gave him 6 months. I gave him a year." No, I gave him 3 years. three
Gotcha.
years. And he took that 3 years for granted. And so I had to make a choice, and I had to choose me because my kids was grown at the house and I'm young. So why am I going to sit up and continue to take care of a man that lost himself? And I'm
Okay.
going to stick to my guns. That's really why I'm quiet. Yeah, other people have reasons for why they cheat. That's true. Some women do it for the fun of it. Some women do it because they strictly hoes and try to see if they can get away with it. But for women like me, and there's a lot of them out there, you just get tired of having to tote the load. And I got tired. I did. And then
Gotcha.
I left him, and
Gotcha.
for the first
So,
year, I stayed to myself but dated. The second year, I got serious. The third year, I got a house. And I wasn't talking to the Lord, talking about Jesus help me. I was putting in my
I
work and
can't
praying to
stand
You
her.
God,
did
and
say
then
Jesus
He
help me, but
blessed
in
me.
other words,
Like
you
I
got
said, them
fooled.
saints had to get it in too. I don't like people getting on this show acting like the saints was all saints because one of them saints stabbed Jesus in the back.
I'm
Oh,
done.
oh,
I'm
oh,
With
just
that being
oh,
said, we're gonna
oh,
go
oh.
to you.
younger
Taz, did
perspectives.
you say play the other
I think she.
comments? That okay?
Go
Right
right
now,
ahead.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Okay.
I would say women cheat due to lack of affection, communication, and respect. If they're not getting those three things, I feel like women step out. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But you have to make sure home is taken care of all together.
All right,
Women cheat because they are emotional and something is broken at home that cannot be fixed.
all right. Emotional and
We're
broken,
back with that
but
emotional and
it's the
something
truth.
is broken at home, huh?
It's still true. I mean, for the
Well,
most part, there
But
are
I,
many
okay.
other
so,
different
so
layers, but
I have this
Okay, wait.
one serious
I,
question though,
I,
because look, man, I've been quiet this whole damn time. But go ahead.
okay, okay. You know what? Oh, okay, wait, I'm going to give you a chance to talk because I got something to ask you. Okay. So earlier you said, was the incident that you was giving us, was that just with that incident that you wasn't cheating? Because you cheated before, huh? See, I'm talking to you since you want to talk.
What? What'd you say?
I
What'd you say?
it's
said,
You
but,
talking to
I
me?
but
Okay,
and
I cheated before. What you talking about? Who? With who? What you talking about?
wait. I said earlier. You said that you wasn't cheating, but you was, I guess.
Right. Right.
Okay, just that was that particular time.
Yeah, that was
what
the
you getting
very
at, Taz? What you
beginning.
getting at, Gary?
See, she knows. Look at. She tried to just.
I was just
Cuz that's why
trying.
you don't let people
just
in your
leave.
business.
No, but see, no, but
Man,
see,
it's
but
straight
no, but
talk,
see,
right? So
no,
let
hold on,
yeah.
No.
because that's
Then
the thing.
the question
People,
is,
people, people think they know my business, but they only know what I tell them. So, okay, so come on, here we go. I'm ready.
okay, so I'm just going with what you said. I'm going off of what you said.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You tell people what you want to know, what you want them
Well,
to
come
know. But you don't
on,
tell
come
them the whole story.
on.
So
I always
in the beginning, when she came to me and said, I want to better my life, just like I told
Gotcha.
her, if you want to better your life, go ahead and do that. You want to go to school, do that. But if we don't make it, you will never get the chance to say, I stopped you from doing a damn thing. You will not
Mm,
put that on me. So she decided to
gotcha.
go to school. Now we both were working at the same place. We're working at the same
Uh huh.
place. She gets home from work. She goes to school, right? Okay, I ended up, well, she lost a job first, I lost mine. I ended up taking a second shift job. But
Gotcha.
because I didn't get off until 12:30, this hoe decided to be a hoe.
She
Oh
said
well,
this
and then
whole.
that's when I started working at Fujitsu as a machine operator. And then she come calling at my job, talking about, oh, you left me by myself, and why did you do this? I'm like, but I'm at work. I get off at 12:30 a.m. I will be home by 12:45, no later than 12:50, because I worked in Richardson, Plano at Fujitsu.
Mm,
And she still, but then I'm coming
so
home and I'm seeing people sneak out my damn apartment real quick, but not knowing that I'm seeing
so
all of this.
so do you think it was because y'all were working different shifts that you feel like she could probably get away with it? Maybe it was boredom. She wanted to be home.
I'm just thinking that honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you because this is straight talk, no bullshit. She didn't have no self-respect.
Mm,
okay,
okay.
She didn't
Okay.
have self-respect. Because when you have somebody that's going to work and y'all taking these damn trips together and this person's doing this, they wine and dining you every week, you got all these different color roses and
Oh,
teddy bears and all this bullshit coming to you, you have no
well,
self-respect.
I
all
think
right.
you
I
feeling
can't
a
totally
certain
All
say
way.
right.
that.
Okay.
I feel
Go
like
ahead, Joe.
some women they run away because of fear. Sometimes when a person
Mm,
appears too good, they start to doubt. they get scared. They don't want to
Mm-hmm.
commit. They don't want that monogamous
Mm-hmm.
relationship, so they run from it
That too.
because
That
they're
too.
afraid of being hurt.
That too.
Yeah, I can
So
agree with that. I would agree with that.
hurt is another reason why some women are, I believe, that they cheat.
All
Because they've
right.
been hurt before,
Revenge.
they don't
They
want to
can't
start
bounce back
Okay,
from it.
well,
anything again.
it is
Revenge.
now 8:30.
Revenge.
So we done had a little talk of why women cheat, and everybody's giving their opinion, or their personal experiences. We appreciate y'all. Jay, anybody y'all want to have something to
Definitely.
say?
I definitely appreciate everybody coming in the comments, everybody joining us, everyone, all the videos that were given, all the people that we talked to again, because we did the same thing we did when we talked about why men cheat. We polled different women, and of course we got some male perspectives too. And it's just really interesting how people look at it and view. In my opinion, I feel the main thing is some sort of emotional, some kind of
Yeah.
it's based for women. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
we're more emotional creatures, period. So a lot of our cheating or stepping out, a lot of infidelity is based upon some variance of emotional lacking.
No,
So, but
Jay,
definitely thank you to everybody.
I have to read this comment because it's important. Nicole
go
Davis, she
right
says
ahead.
the truth is if you cheat, just be ready to accept the responsibility. And a lot of people cannot accept that.
That's
They
Mm-mm.
hate
true.
the consequences that come along with what you do.
Yep, that's
Mm-hmm.
true.
Okay, she says accept the responsibility, boy. It comes with that with that sometimes. It's not only you who pays for it.
That's true.
Sometimes you can cause someone to lose their life and family behind your actions. And you are
That's
True
absolutely
true.
right.
that. True
I've been
that.
in that
True that.
situation
Yeah.
too.
True
I've been
that.
in that
True that.
situation to where the
That's
house was
good.
so
What she just
the
said,
house
that's for real. That's some
that
for
was a
real shit.
mouthful. I've been in
Yeah,
that
that really
situation to where the
was.
house was so dysfunctional to where, the woman that I was with, she tried to take her life. Yeah.
Mm.
So I've been in that
Yeah.
situation.
Okay. Sin, you have any last words?
Mm.
No, ma'am. Everybody be blessed.
Okay. See.
Now, good night, everybody. Y'all be good. Be blessed. Look, she
Y'all a
said be blessed.
mess.
Nay said be blessed.
Yes,
You
she
cussing
did. Yes,
crazy.
she did. Yes, she did. Well, I tell y'all what, thank y'all for
Yeah.
joining us. Y'all have a wonderful night. Love y'all. And peace.